next on the plaza, we have the founder, or co-founder, I should say, of the Art of Giving Foundation organization that helps children in the foster care system. Please welcome Tiffani Mitchell-Jenkinson. How are you, Tiffani?
Hey, ladies. I'm great. How are you?
Wonderful,
Great. I have
wonderful.
to say, when you first walked in, I was like, Vincenza, who's that? I was like, she's so cute.
Yeah.
I was like,
you.
just
Well,
look
she's
so
no
put together.
stranger to the beauty world.
Of course.
Of
Of
course.
course.
Which leads me to my first question. I'm sure she'll make note and mention. Who is Tiffani Mitchell-Jenkinson?
So I am the owner of LaBelle Studio in Wilmington and Middletown, Delaware. I am a loving mom of two as well, so that is me in a nutshell. But yeah, so we basically, LaBelle Studio,
Yes.
we specialize in eyelash extensions, facials, skincare, waxing, anything beauty related.
Yes,
that is
which
us.
we love.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Do you still offer makeup services?
We don't. We do
Okay.
have a makeup artist that
Okay.
runs her business out of LaBelle.
Okay.
But no, we kind of evolved, and we actually do permanent makeup.
Oh,
So
okay.
we specialize in permanent makeup.
What?
That was a big thing I left out. So
Well, yeah, that's important.
We had a lot of makeup artists on our team that now have gone the permanent route. So who better to get your permanent makeup done by, someone who's been doing makeup for many years.
And
Right,
I want to
right.
get into your foundation, but really fast. What is permanent makeup? Like, you can't wash your face?
No, it's a tattoo.
Oh, you
So,
talking about like
yeah,
the brows
it's,
and stuff? Okay, I've
Yeah,
heard
it's
of
a
that.
big thing now, micropigmentation.
Yes.
So it's very much similar to, it is a tattoo, but
Yeah.
the methods that we use make it a lot softer. It can last anywhere from 1.5 to 2 years if done properly. You just want to make sure you're going to the right person who knows what they're doing.
Okay,
Right,
gotcha. You
right.
you scared me
Yes.
first. I was like, permanent. I was
Right.
like, wait,
Well,
what?
It's like
Yeah.
almost
But-
semi-permanent, but you're right. Tiffani said it perfectly. You want to make sure you're going to a licensed professional, before you get permanent eyebrows or lips or eyeliner
Please
done.
don't be going. Please check to make sure that they are licensed.
Exactly.
But I want to get into the Art of Giving Foundation. Tell me
Yeah.
a little bit more about the foundation.
Yeah, so years ago, back in 2019, we at LaBelle, we did our first big fundraiser, which was we did a toy drive for children who are affected by parents with addiction problems. And through that, I met some really great connections. I raised a lot of money, and we were able to grant the holiday wish list of a lot of children in the state, 99 children to be exact. But through that, I found out that what warmed my heart the most was that list that I got from the Department of Justice for the foster children. And I was recently a new mom at the time. I was a single mother at that. I was raising my daughter on my own, and the thought of children not having their families for the holidays really struck a chord with me, and it just really warmed me to be able to make a little bit of a difference there.
Right.
And so years later, I continued to keep my connection at the Department of Justice. I kept funding that the holiday wish list every year. But this year, I actually had a friend of mine respond to a business question that I asked on Instagram, and she said, do you think it's important for small businesses to give back? And it really struck a chord with me. And I said, you know what, yes, I absolutely do. And I had a lot of extra time this year. I wouldn't say I have a lot of extra time. I made the extra time to actually think of what I could do for these children that would make a bigger impact than just granting a holiday wish list. So I talked to my connections at the Department of Justice, and I asked them, do these children have any type of extracurricular activities, specifically in regards to the creative arts? I'm a very creative, artistic person myself, and I know firsthand how art can heal.
Right.
And with these children having gone through such traumatic circumstances in their lives, I thought it would be a great outlet for them to be able to do things like, dance, art, music. I even loved the last guest, how she was speaking about the skating, like stuff like that is exactly what we are trying to provide for these children.
Absolutely.
And so when I asked them, surprisingly, there was nothing. And it's like we found this hole.
Right.
We found this hole that we were able to, pitch something. We got my co-founders and we got in front of the Department of Justice, DFS, all of the directors, and I swear we were all crying on the Zoom call, because they were like, we work so hard in the state to make sure that all of the basic needs for these children are met. But it was very humbling for all of us, because to be able to find this hole that, something that we could provide for these kids, it's going to be monumental. And so now we are, our efforts are twofold. We're trying to raise the funds for being able to provide these events, and we're also trying to raise more, just more eyes on our foundation, gain more connections, so that we can make these events happen.
I love how you and our last guest, Jasmine, are there. You guys are creating outlets for children, and I love that. It's extremely important. And just how do you think specifically? How does the arts really help these children thrive?
I mean, it's science, really. Just the different serotonin and dopamine levels that get released, and not only that, but it unlocks different parts of your brain. It helps children in development, with their development. It helps them to become more of who they are as individuals, and really learn themselves, and not just have that stamp put on them, like I've been through this, but to help actually get over that trauma and to be so proud of themselves. I had the most amazing call, and I'm getting chills just talking about it, but we had a meeting with a girl yesterday who owns Project Joy Studio in Philadelphia, trying to figure out how we can bring her here to Delaware, because her whole mission and what she's done is she's created an art studio, and the story that she told us, this is just to give you guys the best example. She was severely abused as a child by her own parents, and unfortunately, she wasn't able to get help that she needed back then, and she found art as her, she'll tell you herself, like art saved her life. Literally saved her life. It has grown her into who she is today, and now she is working to give back to these children by creating art events and like giving them something that they can do on a normal basis for that outlet.
Right. I know so many individuals who have gone through the foster care system, or foster children, or I even know elder parents and elder individuals that have become foster care parents. And to see what a child goes through, I mean, think about it. When we were young, all the emotions we went through and the stressors we went through when we were much younger, and we were very fortunate to have our parents or our mother near our family nearby, whereas those foster care children didn't have anybody that they can rely on. So to raise awareness and bring attention to foster care in general is imperative. Now let's shift gears a little bit to talk more about the gala. The Art of Giving Foundation is hosting a gala, which will allow all of our viewers tuning in and anybody that wants to find out more information how they can be a part of it and participate in this mission. So tell us about the gala.
Yeah, so absolutely. This is our first big fundraising event. So we are holding the Art of Giving Gala at Bellevue Hall in the Mansion in Wilmington, Delaware. And it's January 7th of 2023, so it is coming up fast.
It'll be here before we know it.
Yes.
I know. So, we have some really great local businesses sponsoring. I'm super grateful for that. And we're putting this event on, and it is going to be from 7 to 11 p.m. that day. And honestly, we are inviting anybody who wants to make a difference. So you can actually just go right to our platform, our donation platform. It is givebutter.com/artofgivinggala. And you can purchase tickets, you can make a donation even if you can't make it and you want to just help out with our cause. And and then we are gonna use those funds taken, the big funds taken from that gala in specific, to then curate these events and literally just push it right back out into the community.
Perfect.
So really excited about it.
Are you looking for any silent auction items?
Oh, absolutely. So
okay, that's important
right now,
to get out there, and you can count me in for that.
Count me in.
Yeah, B&M Bistro would love to provide a silent auction item.
Absolutely love that. So yeah, right now the online auction is actually live.
Okay.
And then we're trying to think about ways to have maybe some of the items like at the actual gala too, just to keep people busy and having fun. But I don't think that's going to be a problem because there's going to be great food and dancing, and we even have a really cool VIP experience with I think 12 tickets left where there's going to be a private cocktail. We have a cigar rolling vendor and a private gentleman's whiskey auction. So fine bottles of whiskey up there in the VIP area. Yeah, so we're just trying to make it cool, different.
And it's for everyone. It's not just for,
literally.
For the ladies. You're attracting the men as well, especially having a whiskey auction.
Oh,
I'm sure all the men are, sign me up, and a cigar.
Yes.
But opportunity as well.
It's going to a good cause.
Yes.
A great cause at the end of the day.
And that's what it's all about. And my co-founders and I are just over the moon excited to get these events rolling. So literally any donations are going to help us to be able to do that.
Now, outside of the gala, how else can people get involved with the Art of Giving Foundation?
Yeah, so again, we are just starting, we're new, so having those donations are going to be super helpful. And then if you have any connections to, anything like art studios, dance studios, any type of idea, like we are so open for it. I think the best thing has just been the people that are reaching out to me. I had a great conversation with the music director of the Boys and Girls Club of Delaware the other week, and another woman, a local author who is big into the adoption and foster system too. So just those kind of connections, please reach out to us. Our Instagram is The Art of Giving Foundation. And you can just shoot us a message and we will hop on a Zoom call with you and figure out how we can partner up together. Other than that, any other local businesses that want to be a part and sponsor this is going to be a yearly event for us. So we just need our community's help to come together so we can actually facilitate what we're trying to do with the foundation.
Right. Well, Tiffani, I'm very, very excited to see how you have blossomed in your career, because I've had the opportunity to watch, I actually would say grow up with you, right? Since we were teenagers, but to see and witness you blossom in your career and now giving back to the community and co-founding this nonprofit organization, it's just truly remarkable. And thank you for always, not forgetting about, hey, I have to give back. And that's really, really important. So thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you. And I really implore other business owners to do the same, because business is fun and it's great, but this is what truly matters. So thank you for saying that.
Of course. Well, good luck with the event.
Thank you.
And we'll connect
Hope to see you all there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
What's up, everyone? It's your main man, Big Ob, the talk of the town, Mr. DETVCH.com, and I'm here with my wonderful and amazing co-host,
Vincenza.
We just stopped by to tell you to be sure, if you want any information on what's going on in Wilmington and to meet some dynamic people doing some amazing and great things, be sure to watch us live on Good Morning Wilmington on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m.
Oh, Ivan, 10 a.m.
Which he said, 10 a.m.
Listen to me, that's why he has me here. But yes, tune in live, 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday on Good Morning Wilmington.
DETVCH.com.